It's June. We are halfway through 2025. You know, the other day I was somewhere and somebody asked me when I had done something and I said, oh, a year ago, spring, a year ago. And they went, it's not spring, it's summer. Oh my God, it is summer. Yeah, so we've had 6 months of this year. And I originally started out wanting to make a makeup video. That's a little series I do. I've done 2 or 3 of them already. Makeup, you know, makeup that's just so-so. And for this year, I really don't have enough yet. Makeup's pretty good in general these days. It's tough to find makeup that's really just no good. So I do those makeup videos, every once and again, every now and again, not real often. Good makeup is easy to find, but great makeup, standout makeup, still not so easy to find. So here's what we're going to do today. All of that just to tell you that today I want to do what I consider to be the best, the most superior makeup so far, halfway check, so far in 2025. These aren't going to be good products because most of them are good. Like I don't have Chanel on here. You didn't like the Chanel makeup, Rebecca? You said you liked it. I do like it. It's good. But I'm not like, oh boy, if I run out of that, I'm going to refill it. These are standout products. So if a product you like is not in here, it's not because I don't like it. It's because I thought it was good, but not like mind-blowing. Like I think about it. Like if somebody says, what would you grab right now and put on? That kind of stuff. So all of these products were released in the first half of 2025, and all of them are products that I see as standouts in their category. We're going to look at complexion, eye makeup, mascara, lips, blush, highlighter. I don't have a bronzer on here. I've pretty much liked all of the bronzers, but I can kind of grab anyone. You mean you didn't like the new makeup by Mario? No, I did. But I grabbed that, or I grabbed the one he did before, or I grab another. It's not like something I would instantly refill. I have newly discovered About Face makeup, and I'm kind of obsessed with it, especially the foundation, but that wasn't released in the first half of 2025. I'm doing this long explanation because I just want you to know kind of the spirit in which I did this video. It's a small little collection because we only have 6 months worth of product, but these are products that I feel are really, really stand out products. And the reason I look a little bit grim, sorry if I scared your pets or children, is I really don't have any makeup on. I have a little bit of color corrector on because my color correctors that I like weren't released in this 6 months. And I thought we'd put it on together. Okay, so let's start with complexion because obviously I need some of that. I have 2 products that stood out to me. And none of them are these various skin tints that have been coming out. I liked the Jones Road skin tint. I liked the, gosh, there's been a bunch, Lancome. I liked all of that rash of skin tints. I think they're all great. I can grab one and put it on and enjoy it. None of them have me going like, my favorite, I love the Hourglass skin tint. If I ran out of that, I'd replace it. All of these others are lovely. They're great. I gave them good reviews. They're good products, but they don't like speak to my heart. I'll tell you what 2 products did. Number 1, the new MAC Studio Fix. This comes in about 2 billion different shades. It's $39. Right now, by the way, for until, depending on when you're seeing this video, the 16th of June this ends. But right now, everything is 40% off at MAC. I'll link all this below. Just FYI, because their lipsticks are fantastic too. But anyway, the MAC Studio Fix has been redone. And my MAC purists were very angry about that. And they constitute a lot of people that are downgrading this product because they're like, don't you change my favorite. But let me tell you, it's so good. It is so good. If you have any desire for a powder foundation, this one, and I said this in the video where I reviewed this is the best powder foundation I have ever tried. And everybody came on there and went, okay, better than Makeup Forever? I'm like, that's what the best means. Better than da-da-da. Yeah, this is the best powder foundation I've ever tried. It is $39 when not on sale, something like $23.40 right now through Monday the 16th because MAC is 40% off the entire site, which is pretty darn good. Anyway, the other thing, you're going to be surprised. Like I said, I like all these skin tints that have come out. They're all good. But you know what really stuck with me, and I've recommended it to a lot of people? I like this product by Milk, a brand I wouldn't always pick. I like this Milk Hydro. This is like a gel skin tint. It's $36 and also comes in a bunch of shades. And I just really like the way it applies. It's kind of the skin tint version of the Milk Primer, and I love it. I think it's just it's not too reflective or dewy, but it's not too matte. I think it really does kind of get grippy and stick with the face. Those of you who have tried it have told me that you really like it too. And it's not too expensive, which is not why I picked it, but $36. Milk watches their prices a little bit. It's not cheap or anything like that, but I think it's a really nice product. I really like this. I find myself wearing it a lot. It's grippy, blends in with the face. I like the shade choices, but I think this is one of the best, most unique complexion releases. I think these two, powder, and this one is like almost like a foundation, almost like a tint. I just think they're really unique, and they stand out to me in the first half of 2026 among a sea of really good skin tints. Do you guys see the way I'm doing this video? Okay, we're going to move on here to blush. There's a lot of blushes I love. I don't think these were released in the last 6 months. I do love the YSL Make Me Blush. And I have to tell you, they released more shades. This is not a new product these 6 months, but in the last 6 months. I mean, I think these YSL Make Me Blush liquid or powder are great, but I don't think that's really the last 6 months worth of product, But I'll tell you one thing, and this one is a shade choice. Dior in the last 6 months released these little Dior Rosy, these little palettes. And this shade for me, and this might just be my skin tone, this Toffee shade, I love it so much. It is so neutral. It still shows up on my skin, but it is so pretty and so neutral and so like blush, but not blush. I love it. These are pH reacting, supposedly. I didn't really think they pH reacted on me, but I do have a viewer who said hers went a crazy shade on her. But she might have been using the Toffee stick, because Dior also released that stick blush, which I know Charlotte Tilbury is about to release. This video is beating that release. But I don't like the Dior stick. I don't think it lasts long enough. I think it's too dewy, and I think those sticks change color a little more. So my viewer, she'll need to remind me of who she is and if she used this powder or if she used the stick. I wouldn't recommend this in the stick, but in the powder, it's just like a little bit of nothing, but it's a little bit of color. Toffee in the Dior, and I think that is one of the best products for me personally. I can only speak for myself personally, of 2025. The first half. Absolutely love it. But YSL is great. The other blush that I absolutely adore, and it's so expensive that I just feel like an idiot for recommending it, but let me tell you, it's amazing. It's $75. So, that little Toffee was $40. And I think worth it. I just love that shade. But this Baby Cheeks from Westman Atelier, forgive me, because it's $75, which is like stupid money. Like nobody should be charging that. So there's 6 shades, because she has 3 in like a powder blush, but then she has like a sculpting one also. They're like a blush one or a sculpting one. They're so beautiful. I'm recommending 2 powder blushes here, which is interesting. They blend so beautifully. They're $75, which I know is stupid money, like I said. But if you're just buying one blush, you would use it every day. They're so worth it. And I tend to think of Westman Atelier products as overpriced and pretentious. I do. Not these. These Baby Cheeks powder blush duos, or the powder and sculpting, they're all kind of the same. It's essentially 6 shades of the same stuff. It's so good. It's so good. Like, I can't stop using them. They're so good. That and the Toffee. I mean, I do have mad respect for all the YSL blushes. That's true. But for me, I do like these little pocket-sized Dior that they just released in general. And maybe I'm just going back to powder blush. I mean, I'm going to try the new Charlotte Tilbury, obviously. But like the sticks from Dior, they're really pretty and they're good and all that. But I don't know. All right, let's talk about highlighters. I have 2 highlighters that for me are standouts so far. And you're going to be shocked. It's not NARS. It's not Prada. Neither of which I really liked. And it's not YSL. The YSL highlighters, I was like, those are really pretty. And you guys are going to be like, I saw your video on that. And you said they were good. And I bought them because of that. They are good. But they're not like, wow, that highlighter. These two products stuck out to me as, wow, that highlighter. And these are actually really recently reviewed by me. The first is, believe it or not, by good old Benefit. And this is the Benefit Glow La La. It's $38. Comes in 6 shades. And this one is the shade Luna. And it's really pretty. It's just kind of glowy, kind of sparkly, but not too sparkly, but not too glowy, but not foiled, but doesn't change color and go warm and doesn't change color and go cool. It's just a really pretty highlighter, and to me it's a standout so far. Even though this is a very recent review of mine, I've been returning to it and I really, really like it. The other highlighter that I think is a real standout, which might surprise you, Glossier has that Futuredew. In the first half of this year, they made a Futuredew Solid. It's only in 1 shade. It's $26, and all the darn thing is a highlighter that is just dewy and glowy. That's it. There's no sparkle. There's no anything. It's just a wet looking dew. It's not tacky. Your hair doesn't get stuck to it. I was never a big Futuredew fan, but the Futuredew Solid from Glossier I think is great. $26. Those are my two, so far in 2025, my two standout products in 2025 that I think are worth your money. Okay, I told you, again, you're going to go, well, you told me you like the YSL. I do. I'm just not like running back into a burning building for it. Let's talk about some eye stuff, okay? All of my eyeliners that I would run back into a burning building for, generally the Swede Golden Beetle. That was not in this first 6 months, so nothing else has really like made me go, woo, but I'll tell you what it has. I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow palettes, just in general, you know, for myself. But all of these beautifying eyeshadow palettes from Charlotte Tilbury, they're terrible packaging, I agree. But the quality of the shadows are just beautiful. They're $60. There's, like I said, 6 different shades. They are limited edition, so you have to kind of grab them quick. But I think they're worth your money. They're really easy to use. They're really pretty. I have a whole review on them, so we're not going to review it now. But they're really, really nice. And the other thing I like, although this one is marred slightly by a comment in my comment section, but let me tell you, this Too Faced, these Quickie Queens from Too Faced, they're $26 and they have 8 shades. I just really like them. They're like these, I just reviewed these too. They're like a duochrome pencil, and they go onto your eyes, and it just kind of makes it look like you spent forever putting product on your eyes when you haven't. Look, it just kind of adds a little bit of, look how quick that was. The reason I'm a little bit nervous to say this is I really take, you know, you guys have a great relationship with you guys in the comment section. And Pink Sparkle, who I adore, who's one of my longest subscribers on this channel, she said she got one and it was dried out and terrible. And I felt so bad because I'm like, you can't pry these out of my hands lately. And I was so sorry to hear she had that experience. So I have to mention it to you, because my experience with these has been wonderful, but this is a woman I trust implicitly, and her experience was not. So just FYI. Weigh in below, because I really loved them. But when she said that, like I said, I really respect her. So I was like, oh dear, is that true? Oh no. But I really like it. And the Charlotte Tilbury. And you're going to say, wow, Rebecca, that's not that many. Well, it's only been 6 months. But does that mean that I didn't like any other eye stuff that's come out? No. No. And I have not, at time of filming, reviewed Lisa Eldridge, so maybe that's going to go on there. The Lisa Eldridge video might come out before this one, but I don't have it yet, so just keep that in mind, because maybe that would have made the cut. I don't know. Mascaras. Oh, boy. This first 6 months has had more mascaras that I absolutely love. I love the Lancome Lash Idole Flutter Extension Mascara. This is the $15 cheapy little one, but they also have a bigger one for $30. Go ahead and get the bigger one. You're going to love it. It lengthens. It's really beautiful. It's not clumpy. I love it. I am forever devoted to the Prada Mascara. Got this $35. Got this crazy unique wand that's really kind of interesting. And I think it's a beautiful mascara. But you know what has captured my attention over the past few days? Cannot put it down. Immediately want to buy the full size. Obsessed with it. Obsessed with it. Just like literally I think I went around yesterday. My daughter graduated. I'm curling my lashes as we speak. My daughter graduated from high school yesterday, and I wore this. And whenever I saw an acquaintance or a friend, I actually went, how good is this mascara? And I just look at mascara for a living. How good is this mascara? People are like, oh, it's really good. I don't talk about makeup outside of talking to you guys about it. Obsessed with this. This is also a Too Faced product. Is the Too Faced Ribbon mascara, $16 to $29. I bought the $16 one because I thought, you know, I need another mascara, like I need a hole in the head. I have never. This is a tubing mascara. It also provides a little bit of drama. Usually tubing mascaras are like the Thrive, you know. They lengthen, but they don't do any sort of thing with volume. This volumizes. It makes it look like I've got false lashes on. I did a review of it, so I'm not going to sit here and do a review of it now. But when I tell you that I walk around looking in the mirror at this mascara, and you guys, this is a job for me. When I'm out and about, I'm not like looking at my makeup unless I'm testing something for you guys. This makes me go, look at that mascara. And then before I took it off last night, I was like, well, look at that mascara. That's something when I do that. I don't usually do that is what I'm saying. And if you like a good tubing mascara, but you wished it had a little bit of volume, I am telling you, I am so impressed. This is the Too Faced Ribbon. I mean, I'm going to buy 4. Like if I had to only use one mascara for the rest of my life, it would be this one. I do love the Prada. I do love the Lancome, but I'm just saying, I'm so impressed. And it's tubing, which means it comes off easily. Okay. Now this is not that long of a list here. Because we've only got 6 months. And I'm really cherry picking product that has more than just made me say, that's good. I'm picking stuff I've loved. Stuff that will stay with me past this 6 months. Heard some bad things about this product. But for me, it's been sensational. I'm really into these dual-ended Charlotte Tilbury liners. We had some lip liners from Westman Atelier, which weren't bad at all. I haven't tried the new Pat McGrath lip liners. They're actually here waiting in line for review. So maybe I would add those in. She reformulated them. But I really like the concept of these Charlotte Tilbury ones. They kind of have a spot that you put on your lips. I did a haul review. And then kind of like an ombre where you like fill in the rest of the lip. I'm doing a poor job of it here. They come in different tones to kind of go with your skin tone. And they allow you to shade your lips. I just did a quick job there because I do have a full review. I love them. To let you know, because I do pay attention to my comment section, a few people told me they saw reviews where these broke in half. Mine have not. So why am I harshing your mellow and telling you that? Because that's what I've heard, and I need to be honest with you. My experience with these has been great. Some people told me they saw them break in half, which made me go, ooh, and makes me worried about recommending them for your hard-earned cash. As far as I'm concerned, I think these are fun. You can spend your hard-earned cash on it, but buyer beware. I have heard some people say that they've seen them on videos break in half. What if it did it now? No. They've been great for me, but just FYI. But I love them. All right, lip products. Well, that was a lip product, but I got a lot of those. It has definitely been the year of the gloss, the oil. Oh my gosh, who was it? Announce yourself. We have a genius out there in comment section in subscriber land who called them gloyals, because I was saying that this gloss, it's oil, they're oil glosses, they're glosses that are oils, they're combining them now, and she said, let's just say gloyal, and I was like, oh, it's genius, it's genius. So please identify yourself in comments so I can thank you again, personally. Gloyals, yep, she's right. And there's been a lot of gloyals released, and these are my favorites. These are the ones that are stand out to me. The first, hideous packaging, is the it's such ugly packaging. Makeup Forever did this Super Boost. It's just the prettiest, retro, thick. It stays. It's flattering. I don't know what it is about this, because you would pass it up just by looking at the packaging, right? You would pass it up. Such a good gloss. Wear them all the time. Have them in so many colors. Ugly packaging, beautiful product from Makeup Forever. I don't mean to rag on the packaging. Mob Beauty has this. I just reviewed this not too long ago. The Makeup Forever, by the way, there's 11 shades and it's $26. Mob Beauty has a gloss. They have a few of them for $24. This Diamond Star Halo is the only clear I would ever buy. It has in it some silver flecks. The silver flecks don't really show, but what they do, because they're in there, they make the transparent gloss seem shinier because they pick up the light with the silver flecks. You don't really see the silver flecks. It's just some sort of ingenious luck of the draw that makes it seem shinier. The gloss seems shinier because of the flecks. It's called Diamond Star Halo from Mob. All of this will be listed down below where I can. I'll put it up here in YouTube shopping where I can. YouTube shopping isn't always available, but this particular shade from Mob Beauty is the only clear gloss I would ever buy because it just looks like, why is that gloss so shiny? But it's the silver flecks in it, so I love that. Also, two others that I want to recommend. I attacked a Tarte Maracuja product the other day. They have this Tarte Maracuja like a stain that you click it up. It runs all over the place. It falls into lip lines. I hate it. As much as I hate that one is as much as I love this one by Tarte. This is the Lip Tattoo. It's dual-ended. I just love it. One end is like a marker where you draw on the lip and you let it dry. And then the other end is a colored gloss. Now I thought this would be kind of like the Chanel dual-ended. No, not at all, because it's a colored gloss. And I have worn this particular look. They come in duos. They're on QVC right now, I think. And they are, how much are they? They're like $36 and you get two of them. You get to pick two shades. It hasn't budged on me. I've reapplied the gloss, but the tattoo part under with the marker stain doesn't settle into lip lines, stays on my lips. Tarte is an interesting one for that sort of thing. Like half of what Tarte releases, it's just, they're so prolific. I talk about this all the time, that half the time I'm just like, really? Whatever, Tarte. You know, or it's that leaky Maracuja lip stain, and I'm like, what? Why does anyone want this? But then you got to pay attention, though, because once in a while, or more than once in a while, Tarte does something like this, which I think is just a stellar product. Lip marker and this gloss over it. You can see how glossy and pretty it is. It doesn't budge. It doesn't go anywhere. And great price for two. I mean, it's $36. It's here. They're like $18 each on QVC, and you get two very different shades. So I'll link that below or up here in YouTube shopping. It's fantastic. And then I also really like the new Violette FR. She has this, this is the shade, well, I bought a new shade. We're going to try it together. But she has these lip nectars. They don't last that long. They're supposed to kind of stain the lip. Mine last about 2 hours. This Tarte lasts forever on me. Actually, the Makeup Forever lasts pretty long as well. This one doesn't last that long, but I just really enjoy the process of it. Because you guys know, and I couldn't put it on this list, I love the YSL, the inks for the lips. Those weren't in this 6 months. And I don't mind the Kulfi either. But this one has been in the 6 months, and I really love it. Michelle B., who's a friend of the channel, has her own channel. She thinks she might be allergic. She had a reaction. I'm always going to be honest with you guys and just mention point, counterpoint, just in case. But I've had good luck with it. This is a new shade that I just bought, so we're going to try it together. It's called Puy de Ceinture. This is supposed to be like a hot pink. The other one I bought is like a darker maroon that I did in the review. I thought this shade looked pretty. It looked a little more red, even though it's described as hot pink. It is hot pink, though. On the Sephora side, it looked a little more red. It's just really nourishing. This is a new shade. Really easy to apply. Look, I'm talking when I do it. It feels kind of like a lip oil and a stain. I don't know about that shade on me. Maybe not with this look that we have going, you know. But it is kind of a pretty strawberry pink. I know strawberries are red, but you know what I mean. It's kind of pretty. I like that. I like the product. How much is it, did I tell you? It is $29. And it comes in quite a few shades, but that's a new one for me. But I really like the darker one. Lately with these stains, I've been liking those dark lips. But that's it, honestly. Now, again, I keep repeating this because I feel like I need to make sure you guys understand this in the comment section. It's not that I reviewed Chanel products, said they were good, and was lying to you. I wasn't at all. If I said they were good, I think they're good. I'm talking about products in the past 6 months, the first half of this year, that stand out in my head as unique, as interesting, as superior. Not just good. Okay? I am working on a makeup video, but I don't have enough now. I mean, technology is such that even drugstore brands are sensational lately in makeup. It's tough to find a bad one. I do have quite a few in my little makeup, but not enough yet. So when I get enough meh products, I'll put one of those together. And you can always suggest them too if you had one that you thought was meh. I'm going to give you guys an assignment though in the comment section because I love interacting with you. And you can tell from what I've said now, I'm reading and interacting with my comments because I'll mention when people have said anything contrary to what I feel here, just so I'm honest with you guys. But name your favorite, something you are constantly reaching for, but check when it was released. I mean, if you get it wrong, who cares? But I would love it if it was in the first half of 2025, because that's what we're looking at. Those are my products from the first half of 2025 that I honestly cannot live without. Everything else I really like, but just because they were good doesn't mean I love them, So I would like to hear that from you guys because this is about community, not me rambling at you. I didn't do my normal intro because I just wanted to get into it. But if you're new here, I'm a fashion and beauty editor. I've done this for professionally. Well over 20 years. But that doesn't make me an expert. I mean, you still know what looks good on you. So I just want to hear what you guys think. What was your favorite? Where do you agree with me? Where do you disagree? And any of these products that I love, if you have something to warn people about with them, go ahead. I think the community section of this, the commentary, is very important. If you enjoy this channel, I say thank you so much. And I would love for you to become a bigger part of it. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, Threads. You can join us on Facebook. It's free. You can join us here on YouTube. I have a membership. The information is in the description bar. And we have weekly lives. We'd love to see you there. Just become a bigger part of it. I'm almost at 25,000 subs, which ain't no small feat here on YouTube. It's slow going, So if you haven't subscribed and you've watched me, please click that subscribe button because you can help me get there a little faster so we can have some cake together and celebrate. Because you got to have cake to have a celebration. Don't correct me. I like cake, right? All right. So any other questions? Any other commentary? Let me know down below. Those are my standout products of the first half of 2025. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see each other and chat in the comments and see you all. Make sure you subscribe in the next video. Bye-bye.